installation part. So HANA installation. So it's not like that SAP installation. HANA installation is very simple. Within maybe 15 to 20 minutes, the installations will be completed. HANA installation, right? So HANA installation, we are going with the HANA 2.0. Then now latest version as a 0.8. Then we can go for the 0.7, SPS 0.7. Then we can upgrade to the 0.8 here, right? So this is the latest version. This is the N-1 version, which we are going to do the installation here. In this installation, you will get the one system DB, one tenant DB. Why? Because HANA 2.0 is the multi-container. One system DB, one tenant DB, you will get it out here. So, right? So, HANA installation can be performed as I discussed yesterday using the HDB LCM tools. We can perform the HANA installation here, right? So, open with the root user, then the related password here, then you can log into the HANA system here. Linux system first of all. So once you log into the Linux here, so you see here df-h. So there is a so display file systems, the commands we know, right? So here all the softwares are located in CD slash media location here, right? In the CD slash media, you have the HANA, SAP HANA DB softwares are available here. SAP HANA DB software is available here. So the main important thing is here to perform the HANA installation, as I mentioned here. So the OS version should be matched. Then there are some RPM packages should be installed. The GCC library should be installed. So then OS version means either SUSE Linux or Red Hat Linux, the latest versions here. Then you need the HANA DB software. So then the HANA DB softwares you required here, right? These are the main important thing here, right? So here you see HANA 2.0, the softwares are available here, right? You see, so HANA IMDb server 07 means SP07 file is available here. So then we are going with when you extract this R file, you will get the SAP HANA database here. Go to the CD inside of this file. Whenever you inside of the HANA folder, you will get the HDB LCM tools here. HDB LCM tools here. So HANA database can be installed in three ways. One is the HDB LCM command prompt mode, HDB LCM GUI, HDB LCM web browser mode, GUI mode and browser mode. So this mode is very straightforward. Directly we can install it here, this mode. So this web mode also we can do that one, but there is different things we have to configure it here, different tools and different things we have to configure it here. So to install this one, we have to, so let me check the memory. Okay, there is no free memory here. A lot of all the memory got occupied here. Let's see what has been occupied here. There is a MD5. What is this MD5 and ABC? Oh, there are a lot of databases are installed here. Why this many databases are installed here? Let me uninstall. Uninstall also same. So like 17. So just HDB UNST uninstallation, right? So just INST for installation. So it's a very simple. So just uninstallation, just Y for installation. So just you have to use the root user for the, so to do this kind of things here. Root user we have to perform it here. Root user, right? So it is doing the uninstallation. Let me do. Okay, free -Z. So then memory will be free. See, 21 GB is available here, right? So HDB LCM dot slash HDB LCM. So right, using this one, we have to do the, using this one, we can do the, so so installation here. Using this one, we can do the installation, right? So dot slash. In the line Windows, if you double click it, that will be installed. But here, in front of the file, you need to prefix, you need to use the dot slash HDB LCM. Click on the just OK button. But this is required the, so this is required the, so this is required the, so just it is asking the additional components, just provide it here. Then so what we are going to do, the do this one, so we are going to install it here, right? So three for install, three for install here, right? But the installation got failed because of there is a signature.smf file got failed here, this got failed here. So what we can do, so HDB LCM hyphen ignore, right? Check underscore signature underscore file. This file, this one we can argument, we can use it. Why? Because this is not the mandatory. So HDB LCM hyphen ignore, then check underscore signature file. This argument, if you use it here, then we can do the HANA installation here. So here we are going to do the installation, right? Install the new HANA system here. Then what is the index number? 3. Then 3 you need to type it, click on the enter button here, right? So then, so what is the installation path? So slash HANA shade. So one good thing is in as part of the HANA installation, so the question will ask by the same and answer also will give you the same here. Answer also you will get the same. So answer means, so it will ask the installation path means the answer also will be in the same in the open bracket and close inside of the open bracket. So if it is yes, click on the OK button. Then enter the local host name KPS4 HANA. Then do you want to add the host to the system, right? Yes or no, right? This one. What is the enter the HANA SID? So SID means 3 alpha numeric characters here. SID means 3 alpha numeric characters here. So then here we need to enter the, suppose like HANA SID means HD1 or HD2, HANA HDB, whatever the database you want to install it, that SID you can keep it here, right? So then instance number, okay, 00 or 00 to 99, any number you can give it here. So here 00 is free, then you can take the 00 or 01, then group, fine. Then which product, so what is the system usage? This HANA system is used for what? Production, development, test, custom. So you can use, check that one. So enable the backup encryption, database encryption. So data volume location slash HANA data, right? Slash HANA log, slash HANA shade, root, and next to USR SAP also will come into the picture here next. So password of the HDB ADM user here, SID ADM user here, okay? So then, so home directory, USR SAP, okay? So then, so this is the normal system password. So then you need to enter the password. So do you want to reboot the, no? So then do you want to continue? Yes. Why? So simple. So just enter it. Your HANA DB will be installed here. See, installation of the HANA database is getting, so doing here. HANA is getting installed here. So it's a very, HANA installation is very simple here. So the input side, using the HDB LCM tool, you will do the installation. Normally, previously we have to use the HDB INST for the installation. But after HANA 1.0 SPS 10 onwards, SAP introduced the HDB LCM tools, HANA Database Lifecycle Management tools. So using these tools, we can do the installation either GUI level, either web level or command prompt level. So command prompt is the best approach. See, simply we have done the installation here. We have done the installation here, right? So this is the way we are doing the installation here. Here it will ask the what is the SID, then what is the instance number, then SID ADM password, then system password. Only these 4 inputs you need to manually enter it here. Remaining and all, click next, enter, enter. But because answer also by default things it will be taken by the DB itself. So by default it will automatically it will come, right? Slash and a shade, whatever the file systems we have. So root, USR SAP, slash and a data, slash and a log, slash and a shade. Okay, all the file systems are common, right? One is the installation file system, data volume, log volume, and host name, right? Host names here. So all those things we have, we got the details here. We are getting the details we have. So passwords, everything we entered. See, installation is in the next in couple of minutes, the installation will be completed here. See, so how fast the installation? Only initial thing is you need to enter the ./HDB ignore the signature file here. This is what you have to do that one here, right? So this is the HANA installation. While doing the HANA installation, the log files will be written into the /var temp, like in the log files, HANA log files written into the slash var and temp file systems or /var log I think. In the log, you will see the all the log files here. All the log files here in the /var here. So here, while doing the installation itself, they are the HANA 7 process will be created. HANA family members will be created here. As we know, we discussed yesterday, HANA is one of the brand new house. So inside of the house of the family members will stay, same as like inside of the HANA database, there are the 7 family members will stay. One is the daemon, compile server, name server, preprocessor, web dispatcher, index server, access engine. See, these are getting created here. So similarly, so same 1.0 also, 2.0 also, it will is creating here. So
So here,
similarly,
system DB and one tenant DB will get created, right?
right. By default, it will be created one system DB, one tenant DB.
While doing this installation, is there any option there we can mention customize like we need suppose 10 tenant DB, then we can give there, then
No,
installation
nothing,
is
nothing. Only by default, it will be 1+1. Then after that, if you want to add it, we have to manually add it. After this installation, you need to execute the queries, SQL queries to create the new tenant databases and everything.
okay.
For both system DB and tenant DB, passwords are same.
Same, whatever previously you have given the user ID password for the system user. So same password will be same for that one.
Hmm.
Ravindra, what was that signature thing we ignored?
That is the signature file actually. So normally when you download normally when you extract the file with the normal SAP car file, so this signature file will be missed. So we can ignore it. That signature file is not mandatory. We can ignore it. That's why we passed the argument like so //ignore. There is a signature file. Each and every SAP file, there is a signature file. Each and every SAP media, there is a signature file here. So for that one, we can ignore it. Actually, that is not mandatory. We can ignore it.
Okay.
So this file all or we have to download in marketplace, right?
Yeah, this AnaDB software, yes, the SAR file we have to download from the marketplace. So delivery units are importing. Importing the delivery units means some default data is getting imported into the HANA database. After this process are started, there is a default data is getting imported here. Okay. See here, database got installed successfully. So in a var temp, you have the log files are located. Each and every log file will be written into the var temp here. So the installation logs in the var temp here. Here you can observe the logs if any issues here. Right. As soon as your HANA DB installed it here, then the OS level, your HANA process will be started status here. Maybe then how can I check whether my database is started or not and everything? Then you install the HDB ADM. Then you can switch the user to the HD1 ADM, switch the user, then just type like HDB space info, then you will see the all the 7 processor started status here. All the 7 processor started status here. You see here. So name server, compile server, P processor, index server, access engine, web dispatcher, and this is the daemon. Everything will be in the daemon only here. So see here, under everything under the control of, so daemon is a mummy under control of, so we are the process family members here, right? So this process are running status here. So which means now this process are running means if we are showing when you are use the HDB info, this process are showing the running status means your HANA database is started status here, right? So then when you stop the, if you want to stop the HANA database, just you can use the stop the HDB stop, your HANA DB will be stopped status here. But it will take some time. Why? Because whatever the data is there in the main memory, why? Because HANA is a in-memory column-oriented columnar database, which means all the data will resides inside of the memory only, main memory only. So whenever you stop it, all the data will be moved to the data folder level, then that will be deleted now. So now it is getting, so see, it's still not, we did not get the complete page here. So stopping, okay, waiting to be stopped here. So that is stopping now here. Once completely stopped, stopping means what? All the process will be stopped. See, stopped here. Now, if you execute the HDB space info, then there are no process here, right? Where are the name server, index server, P process, the 7 process are not there. So whenever you see this process are not exist, not there, then your HANA database is stopped status here. Then, so here, if you see here, then only 10 GB is used. Why? Because there are some other databases also there in this database. So that's the reason you can see there is a HDB is there, HDB database, HDB ABC. Someone installed the ABC. Some HDB also is there. So HDB ABC also there here. So those also installed it. So that is the reason that is also occupied the same memory here. Same amount of memory it is occupied here, right? So now if I start the database here, ABC, right? ABC, let me shut down the ABC database here. Let's see how much memory will be released here, right? Used memory, ABC ADM. Then HDB space info, right? HDB space stop. Then database will be stopped status here. Okay. So now free-g, you see there is only one used space. Means only 1 GB is used here. So let's see what is using here 1 GB. So we can find out here. Let's go to here. So maybe ps-ef grep. This is fine to find out the which process is running, which SAP process are running. So there are the lot of things are running here and here. That's fine. We can ignore it. So now whatever the database we have installed HD1 ADM, right? So free-g. Now see, before we starting the database, then HDB start means we are starting the database here. So right, HDB start. So here free-g only 1 GB is used here. Total 32 GB main memory we have main memory here, right? So in that 30 GB is free means 1 GB is used here, right? So that's fine. So now I'm starting the database. So what will happen here, right? And also, so after the start, after the installation is done, then what is our next step here? HANA administration tasks. So using the HANA Studio, so we will perform the all the administration activities here. Using the HANA Studio, we will perform all the administration tasks here. So using the studio, we'll perform the administration tasks here. HANA Studio that we have to install on the our your jump server, means local desktops or laptops. You have to install it, means so you whatever the IP address you are logging there, it's already there. HANA Studio. It's a small file actually. HANA is a small file. Windows level, we have to install it on our desktops. We have to install it here. So then once you install it, then you will see the icon here. But in any case, if you are unable to see the icon, then go to the here, go to the Windows prompt. Then you see that there is a SAP HANA, right? Just right click, then pin to taskbar, then pin to taskbar, like that you can add it, then it will come to here, right? So otherwise just you can set it out here, studio, something like that. It will, the HANA Studio will come, then right click, then pin to taskbar and start bar, then your HANA Studio will be here, right? Just to open the HANA Studio. So why? Because to do the administration tasks of the HANA database, we need to use the HANA Studio only here. Now let's see, yes, database is started status here. So now you see free-g, what will happen? So there is some memory got occupied here, right? 8 GB now, 8 GB. Previously, we have only 1 GB, means 7 GB got occupied. What is using by the 7 GB means your HANA database here. Your HANA database has the default data that got occupied the 7 GB. 7 GB data, it got occupied here. See, HANA, all the process are started status here. When the HANA, all the process are started status here. So now this is the HANA Studio. This is the HANA Studio here. So by default, you will get the screen like, not like this here. So, so you will get the screen like, let me show you, reset the perspective. It's already there. So you will get the empty systems here. There are no systems here. You will get the HANA Studio like empty here. So nothing will be there here. So here you need to add the your HANA systems here by clicking the plus button here. You see here in the left side top corner here, there is a add system. There is a plus symbol. Just add the system here. Host name. What is the host name? Means where you install the HANA database. That is the host name here, right? That is the host name. Then so instance number. What is the instance number you given? 00 during the installation time, right? 00. Then 00. Then is it single container or multi-container? It's not the 1.0, it's a 2.0 here. Then you can select the multi-container. Multi-container means is one system database, one tenant database here. Then first you add the system DB here. Then system DB. So description, that is fine, whatever it is. So system user, whatever the password you given during the installation time, that password, click on the OK button. Then your system HANA database got added here. Then next go to the here. Then again, so KPS4 HANA, your host name. Then instance number 00. Then if you give the wrong instance number, it will not be added. So correct instance number. What is the DB1? HD1 is the your tenant database here. Your tenant DB here. Tenant DB here. So then provide the tenant DB here. Then username system. Then password you can type it here. Then you can able to see the tenant database here. System DB and tenant
We are
DB.
having two database, right? But SID is the one only, right?
SID is only by default. You will get the default SID, default system DB one. So tenant DB here. SID is only one. But if you install the one more, if you add the one more tenant, then that tenant SID is the different that time. SID is different for the
Okay.
tenant databases.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so like this, you will get the show screens here. Then if you right click, then open the administration, then you will open the administration page will be opened here, right? So open the administration page here, right? You got the administration page is opened here. Same tenant database also, you will get the administration page. If you double click or open, then you will get the administration page here. So in the administration page, so this is the using the HANA Studio, we can do the administration related activities. We can perform it here, right? So here, what we have to do here after the HANA installation is done. Installation is done, then that's fine. Then what next? You can add the systems to the HANA Studio. Then how many systems? You have hundreds of databases. Then you can add the hundreds of SIDs to the same HANA Studio. You can add it. How I added to the here, same way you can add it to the here, right? So then this is the HANA system DB, tenant DB. You can add it here. If you have the one more tenant, you can add it. But by default, you will get only one system DB, one tenant DB here. So after you done it here, after you add it here, the first screen, the first tab, administration tab, overview tab here. In the overview tab, it will provide you the some information about the overview. Means, so it kind of a summary. That's right, summary. If you go to if you purchase a one book here, in the book you will get the overview section. In the overview section, you see unit 1, unit 2, unit 3 in this page, in this page, in this page, status, all those things, right? Same as like here, the system DB, tenant DB, you have the all the details are here. Then you see the all the information in this record here, right? So overview section and everything here. So here you see, so you have the all the services are started status here. What is mean by all the services are started means your so index server, name server, if HANA database is started because of all the services are started status here. Type of the system, when you was the first started the system, what is the version of the HANA database, HANA 2 SP07, right? Well, what is the Linux version you have? 15 SP05. What is the Linux kernel version? Who is the hardware manufacturer? Microsoft. Then what is the HANA memory utilization here? What is the resident memory? HANA used memory currently it is using. What is the currently HANA residing in the HANA memory? What is the CPU utilization timings? What is the CPU utilization? Just click refresh. Yeah, it's green now. So then it's green. So disk green, everything is green. So which means it's okay. Green means so everything is under control. If something goes wrong, you will get the red marks here, same as like red marks. Then maybe something is happening in the system here. Then so this is the overview section. In the overview section, we see the all the overview of the HANA databases here. Overview of the HANA database, how the HANA database will be, right? Overview section here. So here we can find out whether all the services are started or not. So what is the, when was the last restart happened in the system here? Then at what time? What is the database version? So just kind of a overview, it will be provide the information, some information here, right? So in this way, we can find out the so whether database is okay, fine or not. See, sometimes CPU utilization are giving the jalak, it's coming the increase, it's increasing. So which means someone is doing something already in the system. That's why the CPUs are so overloading. Some CPUs are overloading here. Already people are doing, I think. So that's why the CPUs are sometimes red, sometimes green, sometimes see the it's coming, it's occupying and coming down, occupying, coming down. So its graph is increasing here, right? So why? Because CPUs, live CPUs, right? So that's why definitely it will give the some progress on this here. So definitely it will give the symptoms in this screen here, overview section here. So it's a very important section here, overview section here. So sorry, here it mentioned like all the services are started means what are the all the services means. If you go to the landscape here, you will get the all the services status here. What is the host name? What is the port number of the each service? What is the service name? Compile server, daemon name server, p processor, this one. So what is the start time here? So what is the CPU utilization of the each process here? And the memory utilization of the each process here. This is in the graphs and it is in the values will be displayed. Same, but it's in the graph and it is the values will be displayed here. Right? So in this way, is the, all the services are started or not, it will give you the information here. See, it is giving the information. Green means everything is started status only here. Everything is started status only here. Right? So this is the landscape tab. So same as like in the tenant DB also. Tenant DB also we can see we are connected to the system user. Then same, you can see it here. Right? Then when you go to the landscape, system DB, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. SAP SRV, that is a common process for everything. That you can ignore it. That you will not count as a process here. Right? So that is the these are the services, HANA services here. See each service, there is a port number here, right? So system DB, that's why you have the 5. But tenant DB, so total 7 right, sir, means if you go to the tenant DB, you will get the additional 2 process, index server and access engine. These 2 will be in the each tenant database here, along with the your system DB process here. Your system DB process also will be displayed here, plus along with the, so your tenant index server and access engine also will be displayed here. So which means it's not like that, sir, here you have the one compile server, then in the system DB also you have the one compile server, means both the two compile servers are running. No, same compile server, only in the display screen it is showing in the tenant database. We want, you can check like what is the port number 30010, what is the process ID 7607. So 30010 7601, same, but in the display screen in the tenant database it is showing the system DB process also here, right? But actual in the system DB only the 5 process will run: compile server, daemon, name server, peep processor. Now we know what is the use of the each process, which we discussed yesterday, right? Then tenant database, you see, so along with this system DB process, additionally you will see the index server and access engine process also will be displayed. Index engine and access engine process also will be displayed in this case here, right? That is the one thing here. See, this is the one thing here. Then alerts tab. Alerts tab means alerts, errors. If any errors after the installation, any symptoms that will be generated in this screen here. Suppose like SM21, ST22 screen, right? So there also, if it's running system, why? Because this is a running system. If any symptoms or anything that will be generated here in the alerts part here. Similarly, here also that will be generated in the alerts tab. It will be generated here in the alerts column, that will be generated here. So here we can find out the, so last 30 minutes, are there any alerts? Last hour, last 2 hours, today, yesterday. So any alerts, it will be generated here. That will be give the information. This will help us to fix the some errors in the systems here. Your CPU utilization more, HANA CPU more, file system, disk errors, disk space, many things that will be, it will generate as a alert here. So that alert we have to fix it out. What is that alert name? Database backup does not exist. So as soon as system is started, then we need to take the backup. So that's fine actually. So that is the reason it's a high priority alert got generated here, right? So landscape tab, all the landscape related process related information will be displayed. The health status, then system. So it's a overview section. All the process system related overview will be displayed in this screen here, right? So that is the one thing here, HANA, right? So HANA installation can be done using the HDB LCM tools here. So how you have done it? So using the HDB LCM tools here. So then what is the command you used it here? You went to this media, you have to go to this media. Here you need to enter the HDB LCM, but there is a issue with the signature file, but we can ignore it. Then by ignore, you can use this command. Then we can, so we can do the installation here. So it's very simple installation, HANA installation here, right? Very simple HANA installation we can perform it here. So yeah, this is the HANA installation part here. So what you need to do, you need to do the installation, plus in the HANA Studio you need to add the systems, plus and you need to check the first 3 tabs here. So the remaining, this one is very important. I will explain it tomorrow. So then remaining all the important things, how to check the log files, trace files, information, those things I will can explain it. But first 3 tabs is the as part of the daily monitoring. You need to log into the HANA system. You need to check is there everything is green or red status, whether all the process are started or any process is deactivated status, is there any process is restarted, that will give you the start times. So the information will be displayed here. So are there any critical alerts in the system here? It will generate the alerts here, last 15 minutes, last hour, today or yesterday, any critical alerts that will be generated here. That one we need to check it out. Okay. Okay.
Real time, right? Real time for the QA production, dev. How we are building this database? Like a tenant, we are only building, or how it is?
That is depends. Okay, that is depends. Some customer they have only one operating system license in one operating system, then they will install the development, quality, tenant and production tenant. Some customer they have the multiple licenses, then so one operating system, then KPS for HANA, there is a development KPS for HANA 1, there is a quality KPS for HANA 2, they will install the production systems. So that depends. Better the people will go for the multiple operating systems, multiple databases. One operating system, only one database here. So if you install the multiple things in the one operating system, if the operating system has memory issues or come crash, all the databases will be gone, right? So that is the
Yes.
main thing here. So that is depends. Some
Okay.
customers, they don't have the budget, only one operating system license. Then in this case, so they will go for this approach. That is depends.
Ravinder, for application one server and DB one more server, the both connectivity how we can do?
Not you do. So when you are doing the installation, SWPM will do. Okay. There is a client file, via client file. So the SAP will connect to SAP will connect to the database. So when you are giving the SWPM installation, SWPM will ask the DB details, right?
Yeah.
So that time, so it will connect it. Via protocols, it will connect to the database. You don't need to go and switch on the plug and something. So automatically, if you give the inputs, automatically SWPM will connect it.
Which protocol it is using?
TCP/IP protocol.
Okay.
And whatever you are showing that port numbers, that is the default port numbers, or
Yeah, this is the default port numbers. It will be assigned to the HANA process here. We cannot change it. These defaults.
I mean from other systems also the same port numbers,
Yeah,
or
if you install in the same on the other systems, so you will get the same port numbers. So maybe that instance number may change. Your instance number is the 00. That's why it's a 3 instance number. Like this, it will generate it here. If you give the instance number 10, then 310 10 10, 310 00, 310 01, 310 02. But format is common.
and the installation path is the default, or where we, I mean, can
Path
we,
is
I mean, media and SAP
that
HANA?
is in our server we kept it like media. In your
Okay.
company, maybe they kept into the different folder media.
It was not like a default we have to do here itself. Like, no, it's not like that, right?
Yeah, but that is depends. That is also depends. Like maybe in your company, the host name is different. Maybe that company where you are using the something drive or media, something like that. Some meaningful naming convention they will create for the AnaDB media. So that like that we created. So that is also we created. So that is the same or different might be, but the procedure is common.
Okay.
So by seeing this one, you can understand the installation. I will just share this logs to everybody. Okay. So this is the HANA installation, and